Yeah, Dr. Roxo. Yeah. Remember Dr. Roxo from Metalocalypse? What if you just like every time something went your way, like no matter where, like let's say you're like working a school, let's say that you work, I'm trying to think of like other inappropriate places, like you work in fuck, I don't know. You work at a school and something goes your way. And you're just like, all right, cocaine. You're like, supervisor comes, did you just say cocaine in a school? No, of course not. I think you should leave for the rest of the day. All right, cocaine. Oh, see, you just did it again. You just said it again. Does that joke make any sense? No. I'm trying to be on 15 on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm trying to be a 15 when in reality I'm a 2. Okay. So this is effort. You're seeing effort being afforded here tonight. I was going to talk about Sublime. Tonight, but I saw that they posted the set times for No Values. This is clipping. This is really loud. Let me make this just a smidgen lower. I think this is just a little too. Oh my God. Yes, it is. Wow. Yeah. That was probably clipping the other night too. Cocaine. That's how we're going to test it out. One more time. Cocaine. Is that better? If somebody comment and tell me that it's not good, and I will flip it back like a hamburger. I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to continuously go cocaine like all night. All night. I'm going to be talking about all right. Stop. I'm talking to myself. I'm saying stop. All right. So we've talked about No Values twice now. First, we were just like blown away by the fact that there's this crazy punk festival where every conceivable band, I'm not even going to name the bands because we're going to be looking at the set times, the set list, the set times later on. It's like every conceivable band you could ever want is going to be playing live together in California. If you're lucky or able, or if you have the coin, I think this is not something to be missed at all in any way, shape, or form. We talked about No Values again later on. We were trying to figure out where or what like is who's the missing band? Who's the missing band? We were trying to figure out who that was. Who's the missing band? Oh, here's Robbie Bloodshed saying, wish you were able to come, man. Yeah, dude. Fuck, Robbie's playing at No Values. He'll be there. He'll be playing with Mourning Noise. I would love to go. That would be so much fun. But decisions, they're just saying that's the theme of tonight's show. We're going to play a little game. All right, now we're going to we've moved on from Dr. Rock, so we're going into Saw territory. We're going to play a little game. That's a terrible Jigsaw impression. I get it. Hello, we're going to play a little game. We're going to play a little game, right? I don't know. That's not a good Saw impression, whatever. That Jigsaw impression. We're going to play a little game tonight. We're going to take a look at the set times, and we're going to try and decide who we're going to see, because there's 5 stages. This is kind of like a Saw. This legitimately is a Saw trap, but for like a punk rock fan, a fan of punk rock music. Literally, it's like, let's play a little game. So you like music, huh? You like music. Well, we're going to make you decide who you got to go see, because I'm sorry to say, the planning of some of these set times is like, and listen, I do not envy the people, the powers that be, that had to make these decisions. It's not easy. That's not an easy thing to do. The logistics going into something like this is not easy. However, as a consumer, as a fan, as an audience member, I'm like, wow, fuck you, man. Like, for making me choose, man. I don't know, actually. Let's take a look at the set times. Maybe it's not, maybe it won't be so difficult to choose. Maybe it'll actually be really easy to choose. Maybe it will be like effortless to choose. I don't know. We will see. We will see. So we're going to take a look, and basically it's kind of like a board game, I guess. Actually, it's kind of like a board game, and we have to go from place to place to place, and we're going to wind up at the Misfits, because obviously the Misfits is is the only logical way to end the show, right? But how do we get to the Misfits? That's what we have to decide. And there's, this is kind of like also, this is kind of like the game, what is it? Fuck, Marry, Kill, right? That's a little bit like that too. You're forced to make decisions. You're forced to make decisions. And that's okay. That's part of the fun of the game. So, and by the way, for those, remember how we spent so long trying to decide who is it, man? Who's the band, man? Who's the missing band? Who was like blurred out or whatever? It was the fucking Garden. The Garden, who I saw 2 nights with T.S.O.L at Irving Plaza. I'd seen the Garden with the Tijuana Panthers before. That is a good show. That is a good fucking show. Holy shit. Holy shit, is that a good show? I mean, it really is. Like, what a stacked friggin' lineup, man. I mean, I can't get over it. I mean, we've talked about this. I'm not going to go over that again with you. So I'm going to pretend like I'm going to be going to the show. I'm going to pretend like I have the money to fly out there from in New York, that I have the couple $100 to fly out round trip for like a weekend, right? I got an Airbnb. I picked up the tickets were $200. If you live within like traveling distance, like realistic, if you live in the California area and you're a punk rock fan and you have $200 in your pocket and you don't go to the show, you need to get your head checked. Like, you really do. And again, look, if you've got priorities, kids, bills, mortgage, expenses, like, look, obviously those things come first. But if you have $200, let me rephrase that. If you have $200 of disposable income, what is disposable income? It means income that can be spent on frivolous things. Disposable income we do not mind burning. If you have $200 to burn, and mind you, let's think about this too. Let's say you're going to eat, at least in New York, I don't know how it is in the rest of the country right now, to go eat at like Burger King, like if you're trying to be a little fat and you eat at Burger King, you're spending $20. Like, legit, you're spending $20. Think about that ticket. That is 10%. That is 10% of that ticket. 10% of a ticket to go to Burger King. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the idea of like conceptually being like, okay, here's $200 to put aside in today's shitty economy to go to this incredible once in a lifetime show. Well, they may do more of these shows in the future through Golden Voice. Golden Voice put this on. They may do more of these shows in the future, but I guarantee you it's probably never going to be this lineup, this exact lineup. It's never going to be this again. So I'm like kind of bummed to be missing it. But I mean, listen, that's the reality of being on the East Coast, man. I mean, we got some cool stuff too. I feel like generally California gets way more cool stuff than we do here in New York, but whatever. What's the word? I digress is what I meant to say. I digress. Now, before we launch into it, let's take a quick moment with our very sticky sponsor, Riot Stickers. If you need stickers, you go to Riot Stickers to get your stickers done. Let's say that you want to bring some stickers to the No Values Punk Fest of your favorite bands or your own band or something, and you wanted it to be in a particular shape. Let's say you wanted it in a Crimson Ghost or in the shape of Dave Vanian's head, or maybe you want the little Aquabat guy from the Aquabats logo, or maybe you want what's his face, the fish from maybe you want a sticker of Lee Ving. I don't know. You can get die cut stickers. 200 sorry, wow, I'm sucking today at the cell. I suck at the cell today. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm just sucking. I told you I'm operating at a 15 right now when I feel like a 2, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10. Remember that. Remember that when I'm doing this. This is so extra. I'm so over the top right now. For $69, you can get 200 of these die cut stickers. I really got to revamp the spiel. Link is down in the description, so check it out below. We're about to play a game. Would you like to join us? Learn the value of life and punk rock. Sorry, that is just the worst. I have to listen to Jigsaw. It's been a long time since I've seen those movies. All right, riotstickers.com/Frumess, FRUMESS. Link down in the description. Let's go.
Posters and promo cards, there's nothing we can't print for you. From stage backdrops to bass drum heads, we can print on shirts, we can print on hats, we can print on pants. Cheap prices and high quality, quick turnaround times and free shipping. We also offer free artwork support, great customer service, and so much more. We are the bomb. Riotstickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. Riotstickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. Riotstickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb.
And that's a promise, everyone. All right, let's do it now. It's time to do it to it. We are taking a look. How would I map out Riot Fest? Did I say Riot Fest? Friggin' no values, man. Come on, Jeff. Come on, man. I know you feel like a 2 inside and you're pushing a 15 on a scale of 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, but you gotta try. You gotta do it better than that. All right, here we are. Here it is, baby. Here it is. This is the full lineup. Okay, let's start down at the bottom. So this is taking place this Saturday, June 8th at the Pomona Fairplex. There are 5 stages. There's the Mission Boulevard stage. There's the Holt Ave stage. There's the Gary Ave stage. There's the 2nd Street stage. And then there's the Jello A-Go-Go DJ sets. I'm Jello Biafra. I'm terrible Jello Biafra impression too. I swear I have a good Jello Biafra impression. I'm Jello Biafra. I can't do it. Whatever. Just walk away. All right. So the doors open at 11. So if the doors open at 11, I guess I'm going to get there at 11 o'clock, actually. So before that, we're going to get breakfast, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get breakfast. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start the day off right. Do they have In-N-Out Burger in Pomona? Because I'm probably going to hit up an In-N-Out Burger. Let's see. Do they have In-N-Out Burger at Pomona? In-N-Out Burger Pomona. I don't know. Pomona. Yeah, look at that. Oh, hell fucking yeah. Literally on Gary Avenue. So you can go from the Gary Avenue In-N-Out Burger to the Gary Avenue stage if you want. So I'm starting off my day with some In-N-Out Burger, right? And then maybe with a Voodoo Donut Chaser. I don't know if they have Voodoo Donuts, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then where am I going first? Who am I going to check out? I can decide between the Cro-Mags at 12 p.m. We have the Cro-Mags, Shattered Faith, and Sean Wheeler. Now, mind you, I do not know every single band on this fest. I know a lot of the bands. Some of the bands I know very well. I'm very familiar with their material. And then there are other bands I don't know. I don't know them out of a hole in the wall. I'm going to be honest with you. And so that's going to affect my decision-making process. So this isn't about what you would do, but I very much want to hear what you would do. Put it in the comments. I see Whiz Bang was talking about it before, and Crazy White Boy is here who's talking about it before. I want to hear how you would map it out. Okay. That's what I want to hear. I'm going to tell you how I would map it out, and how I would map it out is valid too. Okay. So I guess, but if I had to choose between Shattered Faith and Cro-Mags, I'm going to go Cro-Mags. Even though I'm, outside of like the Age of Quarrel record, which I don't even really know that well. I don't really know too many Cro-Mags songs. So, I guess I want to hear Harley sing We Gotta Know, right? And just take it from there. So I'm going to start with Cro-Mags. I'm not going to see Shattered Faith. I'm just curious something. Shattered. Am I thinking of a different band? Shattered Faith. Right. Formed in 1978. Okay, from Southern California. Gotcha. Kerry Martinez, current guitarist for U.S. Bombs. He plays at Chip. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cro-Mags with that. I'm starting it off with Cro-Mags. I'm not gonna see Sean Wheeler because I don't know who the hell that is. The DJ person. I don't know who Sean. I guess I should Google that too, right? Sean Wheeler. I probably look like an idiot right now. I'm like, you don't know who Sean Wheeler is? I don't know who this guy is. I don't. I'm sorry to say. I'm sure he's probably awesome, but I'm not going to do he's an American musician and singer-songwriter. Okay. I'm sure he's great. But I'm gonna go with Harley. Okay. So go Cro-Mags from 12. That goes from 12 to 12:30. Now, if you'll notice, like the hell that is this set times, everything overlaps ever so slightly. So they force you. And again, if they were here in the room with me, which they're not, whoever put together, be like, okay, Jeff, you make it all fucking work. You make it all fucking work where every band can play like a well-oiled machine. Fine, fair enough. Not saying that that's not the case, but this still sucks because you're making people choose. You're telling me I got to bounce from one set to another. So I would bounce. Cro-Mags are not a sacred cow. I don't really care what the set is really. Oh, Aaron says he's going to be there. Aaron, so tell us what your map out for us in the comments. Leave a comment with your exact map out of what you're going to go see, what you're trying to do at this show. So I'm not going to do, I would go from Cro-Mags. I've never seen the Adolescents. So I would jump immediately to the Adolescents. They start at 1 o'clock. Sorry, they start at 12:30 and Cro-Mags ends at 12:30. So actually, okay, I take that back. Wait a minute. There's not that much later on, there's overlap. Early on, it's not as bad. So I guess I would jump from the Holt Avenue stage and I would jump over to the Mission Boulevard stage. You could see these are all some of these are I don't know. They're all kind of mixed together. Some of these are California bands. I go see the Adolescents. I go catch them. Never seen the Adolescents live. So check that out. And then immediately I would jump back over to the Aquabats. No disrespect to Curtis Tang. And I could care less to see the Bronx. But I go Cro-Mags, Adolescents, Aquabats. That is a good fucking time. Now, here's the first big challenge, right? The Adicts and Mourning Noise at the exact same time. The Adicts are also a great fucking band, but I know all the guys in Mourning Noise, and I could never not support the East Coast Mourning Noise boys, the Mourning Noise boys. So I would jump over to Mourning Noise to go see Mourning Noise. I'm not familiar with Soul Glow. I don't really care about Soul Glow. That's on the second Street stage. So I'm going to see Mourning Noise. I'm going Cro-Mags, Adolescents, Aquabats to Mourning Noise, who go on, or maybe I'll tell you what, I'm catching 5 minutes of the Adicts, right? Because they start at 1:30. And then maybe I'm coming like a minute or two late to Mourning Noise. So that way I can get a little bit of Adicts action, right? A little bit. Going to go check out Mourning Noise. And then immediately, as soon as 2:05 hits, I'm jumping back over to the Holt Avenue stage because I need to see one of my favorite bands. We were talking about them last night. T.S.O.L, baby. I'm there for T.S.O.L. Okay. Untouchable, Soul Glow, Scowl. Nope. And then Matt Beld and Vicky Tafoya. Sorry, Curtis Tang on the D. I'm not going to see any of the DJ sets. I don't think. Although, I don't know, there's fucking Angelo Moore. There's fucking Angelo Moore, my guy from Fishbone. I can't leave him hanging. So far, here's my map. Ready? I'm jumping. Cro-Mags, Adolescents, Aquabats. I'm doing 5 minutes of the Addicts and then jumping over to Morning Noise. Then I'm going back over to the Holt Avenue stage for T.S.O.L. Then there's MS Paint, who I'm not familiar with. The Untouchables are still playing, but I'm not gonna see those guys. I'm gonna go check out the Vandals because I've never seen the Vandals live. Now I understand it's not the classic lineup of the Vandals. It's a different Vandals. It's a newer Vandals. I don't know who's in the band. I don't know who's currently in the band right now. Maybe Josh. Is Josh Freeze in that band? I don't know. But I'm going to see the Vandals because I've never seen the Vandals. And then, well, shit. I don't know who the Skeletons are, but I honestly, let me tell you something. If any other band, I don't know, maybe I would go see the Skeletons over Black Flag. I am really not interested in seeing Black Flag. I like Black Flag songs. If you're going to make me choose, I'm always going to pick Flag over Black Flag. I just don't care to see Greg Ginn's Black Flag again. I saw them once with TSOL, Total Chaos and the Dickies, and that was fine. I didn't even stay for the whole set. I left because I had seen Flag play with TSOL, and that was that a great show at Irving Plaza about 11 years ago. But so maybe I'm going to see the Skeletons. So here's the thing. If I'm listening to the Skeletons, I would listen to the Skeletons on Spotify and MS Paint and decide if I would prefer to hear them over Black Flag. Let's call it Greg Ginn's Black Flag, because is it really Black Flag? I don't know, man. Greg Ginn with 3 other musicians does not make Black Flag. I don't think so. So it could be a split. It could be Skeletons, could be MS Paint, could be Black Flag. I don't know. Black Flag is definitely in 3rd place, but But if I'm making my list without hearing any of the bands, like let's make that a prerequisite. Maybe that's part of a prerequisite too, because like I don't know what I'm getting with Skeletons. I don't know what I'm getting with MS Paint. I do know what I'm getting with Black Flag. So what am I going to pick? Am I going to go with the unknown, or am I going to go with Black Flag? I still think I'm going to go with the unknown. I think I'm going to pick the Skeletons, which is a ska band of some variety. That's what I think I'm going to do. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going Cro-Mags to Adolescents to Aquabats to a smidgen of Addicts over to Morning Noise to TSOL to the Vandals to the Skeletons. Okay. So far we haven't even hit. We've been to every stage except for the DJ stage. Now, up next, we have to choose between Monkey on the DJ stage. No, thank you. Ceremony. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Ceremony. Hepcat, which would be really cool. The Dillinger Escape Plan. So I'm definitely going to see Hepcat. It's like not even that's not even a question. I'm going to see Hepcat, and hold on, I'm looking to see where Fishbone is. Fishbone is actually, normally Fishbone is really early. Fishbone is playing later. No. All right, so I can't miss out on Angelo Moore if I'm not going to be seeing Fishbone. So I'm going to go from Hepcat to Angelo Moore just to catch a few of his DJ songs and show some love for Angelo Moore. I don't need to see Agent Orange. I don't. Oh man, but if I'm going to choose between Angelo Moore DJ set and Agent Orange, I guess I'm going to see 5 minutes of Agent Orange. This is assuming I can even traverse over. So sorry, Angelo. All right, ready? So let's go back. I'm going to trace my path again. Cro-Mags to Adolescents to Aquabats to 5 minutes of the Addicts to Morning Noise to TSOL to the Vandals. We got a little break from 2:30. Oh, no. Yeah, exactly. Vandals. Then we're going to see the Skeletons. Then we're going to forget about the Dillinger Escape Plan. We're going to go to Hepcat, and we're going to bounce out of Hepcat to catch just a smidgen of Agent Orange. Okay? We're going to catch, let's say we ditch the last 15 minutes of the last 10 minutes of Hepcat so that we can catch the first 10 minutes or so of Agent Orange. Huh. Wait a minute. No, that's wrong. 4:45. No, we're only seeing 5 minutes of Agent Orange. So we get to see Hepcat in its entirety. And then if you're going to make me choose between the Dead Milkmen and the Garden, I'm not familiar with the Dead Milkmen. I know that they are a beloved band. I'm not familiar with them. And I've seen the Garden 3 times over, and I fucking love the Garden. I'm not missing the Garden for anything. So I'm going from Hepcat to the Garden. That's an easy decision. Sorry, I'm going for 5 minutes. So Garden starts at 4:20. So I'm going to actually catch 5 minutes of Agent Orange, just the way I'm going to catch 5 minutes of the Addicts. Okay. Then I'm going to see the Garden. And then from the Garden, we have a little break. We have a teeny break. And I'm going to see, I'm just going to take a break. I don't care. I don't need to see Lawrence Arms. I would like to see the Selector, but that's not happening because then I'm going straight to the fucking Damned. It's not even, I just saw the Damned 3 days ago. I saw the Damned on Thursday, and it was I haven't been to a show like that in so long. It was so fucking good. So the idea that I've seen all this awesomeness and then I'm going to go see the Damned, like what? I mean, this is Rat Scabies is back in the band. They're doing all the material from Black Album and Strawberries. Like you just cannot go wrong. We were talking about it last night too. All right, ready? So here it is. Again, just tracing around. We're going Cro-Mags to Adolescents to Aquabats to Mourning Noise. Sorry, to 5 minutes of Addicts to Mourning Noise to T.S.O.L. to Vandals to the Skeletones to Hepcat to 5 minutes of Agent Orange to the Garden to the Damned. And then I got to choose between. Oh, this is so fucking beautiful. This is literally this is actually, I take it back. The overlap is really not that bad. And the overlap is like non-existent, in fact. And I'm plotting out like the perfect show. Like this is the perfect show because straight from the Damned, I'm going to go catch Fidlar, baby. I fucking love Fidlar. So I'm going to go see Fidlar. I don't need to see Suicidal Tendencies. I don't need to see the Selector. I would like to see the Selector, but I don't need to. And then from there, I'm gonna see Fidlar, and then you got to make me choose between Fear and Sublime. That sucks. Okay, here's where the choices really become. So up until about 6 o'clock, you really can kind of get away with things. You can really, at least for me, what I want to do, I can pretty much see everything I want to see, right? But that all changes when we get to Fear and Sublime, okay? I would love to see Fear, but I've seen Fear once. I've never seen Sublime. At least I'll never truly see Sublime. But to see Sublime fronted by Jacob Noel, like there's no way in hell I am missing that set. So goodbye, Fear. Goodbye, Jesus Lizard. Don't need that. And I've seen Bad Religion 2 or 3 times now. I don't need to see Bad Religion. But the beauty of this, oh my God, and the Dickies are playing too. I forgot. I didn't even see the Dickies are fucking playing. This is this is fucking perfect, dude. So from Sublime, I'm going to go catch the end. Oh, they end at 6:45. Yeah. I'm going to go catch the last half hour of Bad Religion. So I still get to see Bad Religion. That's crazy, dude. And then Joyce Manor. I don't know anything about Joyce Manor. And then Jello Biafra's I could care less about Jello Biafra DJing. And you know what's interesting? I thought the Dead Kennedys were on. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. The Dead Kennedys were supposed to be playing the show, and I don't see them anywhere. Huh. Am I wrong? Weren't the Dead Kennedys announced? I'm almost positive they were. That is so strange. That is bizarre. All right, but this is great. So I get to see Sublime in their entirety, and then I get to catch the last half hour of Bad Religion. But then I have to choose. I've never seen L7. I have seen the Dickies, but the Dickies is so fun. So I'm going to go from Bad Religion to the Dickies. That's not even a question. That's not even a fucking question. All right, ready? Here's the plot. Here's the plot out so far. Ready? Here's the plot out. Cro-Mags, Adolescents, Aquabats, 5 minutes of the Addicts, over to Morning Noise, to T.S.O.L, to the Vandals, to the Skeletones, to Hepcat, to 5 minutes of Agent Orange, to the Garden, to the Damned, to Fidlar, to Sublime, to Bad Religion. It's like, I'm like fucking, I feel like this is this is so crazy, dude. This is like, I feel like this is fan fiction right now. So from Bad Religion ends at 7:15, just as the Dickies are starting to play. Now, unfortunately, there's Fishbone and there's Iggy Pop and there's T.S.O.L. I don't care about seeing T.S.O.L. Apparently T.S.O.L, huge hardcore band. They have never been on my radar. I'm sure L7 is great. But if you're going to make me choose between L7 and the Dickies, I'm so going to the Dickies. And then if you're going to make me choose Fishbone, who I've seen so many times, and Iggy Pop, listen, Iggy, the king of rock and roll, he's still fucking kicking. He's still kicking it. And I love his catalog and I love Fishbone. And sure, I'm going to have more fun dancing at Fishbone, but I can't. Fishbone has got a lot of miles left. No matter who's in the band, Fishbone is going to be performing forever. I knock on wood. Words that I will probably regret saying for some strange reason. Fishbone is easier to take for granted at this point than Iggy Pop. I've seen Iggy Pop twice with the Stooges and once solo, so I want to balance that out. I need to see Iggy Pop again. I mean, I love the Stooges. I love Iggy Pop. So I'm going from the Dickies. The Dickies end at 7:50 and Iggy starts at 7:45. So I'm ditching the last 5 minutes of the Dickies to go to Iggy Pop at 7:45. I'm going to catch that whole friggin' set, right? That ends exactly at the same time as Fishbone, which sucks. I could go see Power Trip. I don't really need to see Power Trip. I don't. Frankly, I don't really need to see Social Distortion either. But if you're going to make me choose between Social Distortion, and I'm most certainly not going to see The Exploited, could care less. I would rather watch Paint Dry than see The Exploited play. Okay? Sorry to say. So I'm not even going to bother. I would go from Iggy Pop. I'd catch a little bit of Power Trip. No, I wouldn't, because Social Distortion. I go to Social Distortion. Okay? I go to Social Distortion at 8:35, but then I would bounce to go catch Steve Ignorant at 9:15. I'm not familiar with Steve Ignorant, but I'd check it out. Or I'd check out Viagra Boys. I don't know. I don't need to stay at Social Distortion. Bottom line. I saw Social Distortion at Riot Fest, and I was so underwhelmed. I'm sorry to say. I was so underwhelmed. I was like, all right, not for me. Not for me. So maybe I'd check out Power Trip. Maybe I'd check Steve Ignorant, Viagra Boys. And that brings us to the original Misfits. Okay. Obviously, that is and then you get to see the Misfits at the end. And then let's cap off the day by seeing the fucking Misfits. Are you kidding me? God, I want to punch his finger in the face. It's so awesome. I'm so pumped just talking about this. And I can't even go to the show, but I'm so pumped talking about this. All right, ready? Let's do it one more time. Doors open at 11. So we're going to start the day with an In-N-Out burger. Yum, delicious. Maybe chased with a voodoo donut. That, assuming they have voodoo donuts out there. But it's California. I assume that there's voodoo donuts out there, right? Then what we're going to do, we're going to open up with the Cro-Mags. Go to the Adolescents. Aquabats. 5 minutes of the Addicts. Over to Morning Noise. T.S.O.L. The Vandals. The Skeletones. Hepcat. 5 minutes of Agent Orange. The Garden. Leave 5 minutes early to catch the Damned. Then we're going over to Fidlar. Then we're going over to Sublime. Then we're going to head and catch the rest of the last half hour of Bad Religion. And then we're going to jump over and see the Dickies, but we're going to leave 5 minutes early to catch Iggy fucking Pop. And then it's like I'm making this up. It's like I'm literally making this up. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll see a little bit of Power Trip. Maybe, I guess. Because there's like a little, just check them out just to see who they are. And then at 8:35, we'll catch the beginning of Social Distortion, and then wander away to go check out either Viagra Boys or Steve Ignorant. Haven't decided. And then, of course, cap it off with the original Misfits. And then go back to In-N-Out Burger. Start the day with In-N-Out Burger, and then finish the day with In-N-Out Burger and Voodoo Donuts, and then fly home. Boom. What an itinerary. Aaron says that everybody should bring sunscreen. He's not kidding. Okay. Listen, protect your skin, everybody, and hydrate. Make sure to hydrate, guys and girls and people. Just make sure to hydrate. So that's how I'm doing it. So now I want to ask you, I now pose the question to you fine folks out there in YouTube land. How are you doing this show? What are you doing what is your set? I want everybody to itemize exactly who they're going to see down in the comments below. Okay. That's what I want. Don't sleep on this. Show me, sound off in the comments. I want a full itinerary from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. of what you are doing, including the food that you're going to eat before you even go in and the food you're going to eat when you leave. That's the show tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're going, be safe, have fun, make sure to hydrate, wear sunscreen, and most of all, the most important thing of all, enjoy yourself. Okay. Enjoy yourself. Live it, soak it up, savor it. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Peace, hair grease. We might be back tomorrow night with another show. We will see. Time will tell.